Sister Wives star Christine Brown calls ex-husband Kody Brown a deadbeat dad in child support lawsuit. Hello guys, I am Jessica. Welcome to my channel. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Sister Wives star Christine Brown calls ex-husband Kody Brown a deadbeat dad in child support lawsuit. Christine Brown, a star of Sister Wives, recently referred to her ex-husband Kody Brown as a deadbeat dad during their ongoing child support lawsuit. While chatting on Radio Andy with Janelle Brown, Christine, 52, was prompted to describe Kody, 55, in 3 words. She responded, "Deadbeat dad. Sorry, that's 2, but that can count as 2, adding, deadbeat dad and oblivious. Janelle, 55, chimed in, describing Kody as charismatic, but Christine admitted she was too mad at him to offer any praise. "I guess I'm sort of over it," Janelle, who separated from Kody in December 2022, said before elaborating, "He's charismatic. I do think he is selfish, and I believe oblivious fits too. He seems to find reality quite bewildering." Christine's remarks came just a month after she filed for child support and custody of their 14-year-old daughter, Truly Brown. In her filing on September 16, she requested the court to establish paternity for Truly since Kody is not listed on her birth certificate. Moreover, she sought a domestic relations injunction to prevent both herself and Kody from harassment, domestic violence, altering services, taking the children on non-routine trips without court approval, and making disparaging remarks about each other. Christine's request also restricts both parties from participating in certain behaviors, financial dealings, and other activities. After Christine initiated the lawsuit, it was revealed that Kody and his remaining wife, Robyn Brown, decided to take their house off the market without completing a sale. The couple had previously listed the property for $1,650,000 on August 29. Following Christine and Kody's separation in November 2021, she and Truly relocated from Flagstaff, Arizona, to Utah. Almost a year later, an insider claimed that Kody was not involved in the teenager's life and Christine had to accommodate him. "He's still anxious about and everything else," the source mentioned at that time. So, if Christine isn't the one handling the transportation and making it happen, and she wouldn't want to put Truly through that stress, then Kody won't have a relationship with Truly. He would need to leave his comfort zone to see his daughter. David Woolley Christine may still have some unresolved feelings about Kody, but she has truly found joy with her new husband, David Woolley. They celebrated their wedding in October 2023, and she recently marked their anniversary with a heartfelt post on Instagram. "Happy anniversary. I can't express how much I love you. Being your partner has been an amazing journey," she wrote alongside a collection of their cherished moments. "I feel incredibly fortunate to be your wife, and I can't wait for all the adventures that lie ahead for us." Following her touching tribute, many fans flooded the comments with compliments about Christine and David, who is 60. "This is the love you've always deserved. It's so inspiring to see you both embracing life together with love and adventure. You truly shine, Christine," one fan remarked. Another added, "Happy anniversary. You both deserve all the peace, joy, love, and happiness in the world." Sister Wives star Kody Brown Padron bit her placenta after the start of her twins. However, Robyn Brown made positive to go down as the primary within the household to eat her afterbirth. When you snacked whereas watching this TLC collection Sunday night time, it seemingly put a damper in your urge for food. Sister Wives, My Kody Brown patron, not her placenta sister wives, usually provides out simply an excessive amount of data. That mentioned Sunday Night Times episode, in all probability, fell into that class for some followers. As soon as an image of my Kody Brown patron's placenta popped up along with her tooth marks seen, followers turned squeamish. The mother of three believes, like different new mothers, that ingesting the placenta wards off postpartum melancholy. Plus, it's mentioned to carry different helpful qualities. My Kody patron mentioned it's chock full of vitamins. Christine is extra open to the subject at this time. She wished that she knew about it when having her youngsters. She additionally reminded the sister wives viewers that mammals do that. They eat the afterbirth. Whereas Robyn Brown and my Kody patron shared this moderately private data, followers thought Robyn chiming in was one other instance of her trying to steal the limelight. However, many nonetheless thought it was a disturbing ritual after the start of a child, whether or not it's talked about on or off the TLC display screen. Sister Wives star Mary Brown admitted to having breastfed one of her sister wives' babies, yet it was unclear which one she assisted. Now, the truth has been revealed, and it makes a lot of sense that it would be second wife Janelle Brown. So how was this discovered? Keep reading for more details on the Sunday, October 13th episode of Sister Wives. My Kody Brown patron showed off her twins to her father, Kody Brown. As she was doing so, they were discussing her placenta, and then chatter about breastfeeding began. A rumor came up regarding women in the church breastfeeding each other's babies, and that led the mothers to feel the need to debunk this. The OG3 had children around the same time for many years, especially Janelle Brown and Christine Brown Woolley. Christine was the first to say that was false with Janelle, saying she struggled to produce enough seed if she had participated in the act. To be fair, she was only in a plural family for the last 2 pregnancies. Finally, Mary Brown explained that she had breastfed one of her sister wives' babies. However, it was an emergency, and she seemed happy to help. Mary didn't disclose which wife or child she assisted, but fans quickly realized that many Sister Wives fans felt that Janelle Brown and Christine Brown Woolley were not peeved out by breastfeeding. They were repulsed by the rumor that women sat in a circle handing their babies around to be nursed. It was this idea that made them uncomfortable, not that they would easily help out their sister wife in an emergency, which is what Mary Brown stepped in and did. One follower broke it down perfectly. They then noted how Maddie was born when Mary was nursing Leon, so it makes perfect sense. However, Janelle would have jumped in and helped if it was a worst-case scenario like Mary did. At the end of the day, that was the benefit of the wives having kids at the same time. They were available for a crisis, and regardless of what happened between Janelle and Mary, the latter stepped up, and that is loyalty. Are you surprised it was Mary and Janelle, or did you expect that? More so, are you shocked Mary and Maddie have such a strained relationship? Sister Wives. Kody Brown is too selfish to have a successful relationship. He's playing the victim after his divorces. Sister Wives star Kody Brown is spiraling into negativity as he blames his ex-wives for the disintegration of their marriages. Kody was happily married to Mary Brown, Janelle Brown, and Christine Brown when Sister Wives premiered in 2010. After fourth wife Robyn Brown joined the family, there was a noticeable change in Kody's attitude. Although Kody favored Robyn, the plural family still worked hard to function as a cohesive unit. Together they celebrated marriages, births, and new beginnings. In the past few years, the family's dream has come crashing down. Kody began spending nearly all his time with Robyn, and he stopped putting effort into his other marriages. He fought with his children and didn't seem to care about repairing their relationships. Kody believed he could continue to think only about himself without consequences, but he faced a rude awakening. Christine, Janelle, and Mary all left Kody in 13 months. Now, Kody still refuses to take any responsibility, blaming his ex-wives for breaking his family apart. Early seasons of Sister Wives placed a focus on the role of Kody's wives. Even though Kody was at the center of the family, the show emphasized the independence plural marriage allowed Mary, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn to have. Each wife was the head of her household. As the series progressed, Kody's view of his family shifted. He demanded respect, despite not always earning it. He grew bitter after feeling he had lost control. Kody began speaking about his intention to build his family on a patriarchal foundation. This was unsettling to his wives, who insisted they never agreed to live in patriarchy. Even though Kody's marriage to Christine was troubled, he was shocked when she announced her plan to leave. Kody seemed to believe no matter how poorly he treated his wives, they would always put up with him. Christine's divorce announcement was a moment of realization for Kody, and he reacted with a theatrical display of anger. He called Christine's decision to divorce a knife in the kidney and lamented the sacrifices he made for their marriage. This placed all the blame on Christine. Kody acted like he had done Christine a favor by marrying her, and he interpreted her leaving as a personal insult instead of looking at his contribution to the split. Christine patiently allowed Kody to finish his rant, a restraint that made him even more infuriated. In his anger at Christine, Kody never attempted to make things right with her. Instead, he wrote her off immediately. Christine had plenty of good reasons for leaving Kody after years of mistreatment. But Kody wasn't interested in finding out how he could repair their relationship. When Janelle decided to leave Kody, he had hopes of winning her back. Unfortunately, he wasn't willing to put in the work. Janelle was disgusted by Kody's treatment of their children, but he remained stubborn and refused to make amends. He wasn't willing to give up his time with Robyn, even though it was coming between his other marriages. Kody may have said he wanted to save his marriage to Janelle, but he never put in any effort. Kody drove Mary away by essentially ignoring her. Mary was fiercely loyal to Kody, and she stayed in the marriage as long as she possibly could. Now Kody is accusing Janelle of freezing him out, which is exactly what he did to Mary. Even though he now knows how it feels, Kody isn't any more sympathetic to Mary. He is still only thinking about himself, and his pain. Kody has a very somber attitude in Sister Wives Season 19 as he reflects on the end of his marriages. Despite 3 of his wives being so unhappy they had no choice but to leave, Kody insists he still doesn't know what he did wrong. He accuses his ex-wives of ganging up on him and pitting each other and their children against him. Kody is playing the victim and looking for sympathy. Kody's victim act in Sister Wives proves that, despite the backlash he has faced over his treatment of his wives, he hasn't learned anything. He only thinks of himself and his relationships, even if it means losing everything he's worked so hard for. This is a bad sign for Kody's future. If he can't learn to consider anybody else's feelings, there is no hope for Kody to ever have a healthy relationship. Sister Wives spoilers. Is Robyn the puppet master of the Kody Brown circus? Sister Wives fans dislike Robyn and make no secret of that fact. After all, fans have watched 19 seasons of Robyn Brown's manipulation on screen. This season, Robyn is using her past with her absentee father to attempt to get Kody to interact with his kids. Fans are just not buying what Robyn is selling no matter how much she tries. Sister Wives spoilers. Fans are done with Robyn Brown's antics. Fans are not as stupid as they would like to believe. Most fans agree that Robyn's little rant in the driveway was staged. Knowing what we do, Robyn's pleas for Kody Brown to try to keep in touch with his kids have fallen on deaf ears. Even Kody Brown's statement from the October 13 episode contradicts that, as Kody is still telling him he needs to apologize to him and Robyn. One fan shared on Reddit, "Do not elite the Robyn FOOU." One episode of her telling Kody to call his kids, and lately I've seen people sympathizing with her. She broke up this family. She is controlling, extremely selfish and manipulative. All these years later, she can cry all she wants that he should talk to his family. She should have instilled that years ago. Accept what you did. Don't do it again and learn to manage your guilt. But you can never be the victim and portray Kody to be the big bad evil wolf while you are the crazy witch in sheep's clothing. Christine Brown Woolley and Janelle Brown stated in a recent interview that Robyn and Kody have hurt the kids the worst. Not only did Janelle admit that her children got scolded for getting in Robyn's refrigerator from the time she joined the family, but even today, 14 years later, Savannah Brown promises that her dad won't even walk her down the aisle. Sister Wives spoilers. Other Redditors call out Robyn Brown. Fans are completely fed up with 19 seasons of Robyn's manipulation, and several more have called her out on it. Some comments include, "I have zero doubt she reads all the negative comments about her and Kody, and this is her attempt to manipulate public opinion. I just wonder why she didn't pay attention to the eyebrow comments. I don't think anyone is falling for her BS. I think everyone has seen who she is the whole time. It's so eye-opening doing rewatches. She's obviously not a victim. However, Kody is a full-grown adult human that made his own choices. They did this together. It is obvious that Kody has exactly what he wants now and is still trying to manipulate his older kids into an apology. Kody Brown, who discovered his brother Garrison Brown's body after he committed suicide, certainly isn't buying into this. Kody managed to blow this family up by spending all of his time with, in Janelle Brown's words, his favorite wife. However, it just proves that Robyn is the puppet master and Kody follows her lead. Be sure to catch up on everything happening with Sister Wives right now. Sister Wives fans dislike Robyn and make no secret of that fact. After all, fans have watched 19 seasons of Robyn Brown's manipulation on screen. This season, Robyn is using her past with her absentee father to attempt to get Kody to interact with his kids. Fans are just not buying what Robyn is selling no matter how much she tries. Sister Wives spoilers. Fans are done with Robyn Brown's antics. Fans are not as stupid as they would like to believe. Most fans agree that Robyn's little rant in the driveway was staged. Knowing what we do, Robyn's pleas for Kody Brown to try to keep in touch with his kids have fallen on deaf ears. Even Kody Brown's statement from the October 13 episode contradicts that, as Kody is still telling him he needs to apologize to him and Robyn. One fan shared on Reddit episode of her telling Kody to call his kids, and lately I've seen people sympathizing with her. She broke up this family. She is controlling, extremely selfish and manipulative. All these years later, she can cry all she wants that he should talk to his family. She should have instilled that years ago. Accept what you did. Don't do it again and learn to manage your guilt. But you can never be the victim and portray Kody to be the big bad evil wolf while you are the crazy witch in sheep's clothing. It's obvious that Kody has exactly what he wants now and is still trying to manipulate his older kids into an apology. Kody Brown, who discovered his brother Garrison Brown's body after he committed suicide, certainly isn't buying into this. Kody managed to blow this family up by spending all of his time with, in Janelle Brown's words, his favorite wife. However, it just proves that Robyn is the puppet master and Kody follows her lead. Believe Kody Brown and Robyn Brown are using their kids to rewrite history. Viewers have been watching for every little screw-up this season because they know the shows have been editing out all of Garrison Brown's appearances. It also seems that a lot of damage control has been required as well. How are the children being used? Sister Wives spoilers. Fans accuse Kody and Robyn of rewriting history. Sister Wives spoilers reveal that at the beginning of the show, a disclaimer was posted noting that this filming started in 2022 and that Garrison Brown has passed away in March 2024. Between the edits and the reshoots, Garrison has been completely wiped out of this season's episodes. Of course, the family, especially Janelle Brown, probably couldn't have gotten through if things were left as if nothing ever happened. Fans believe that Kody and Robyn's fight was just one of the scenes changed to make them. Sister Wives spoilers do kids age in reverse. If you watched last week's episode with the family game night, it becomes very clear that some of these scenes were. However, Thanksgiving, which was shown after, both of them as well as the older children looked considerably younger, at least by 2 years. Is going to edit the show, then could at least make the editing make a little bit of sense. We all know that Garrison had passed away while this was being filmed. Why not just explain the edits? One of fans certainly believe that a lot of the reshots were simply done to make Kody and Robyn look better because it was obvious how Kody had treated his kids all along. As of now, Kody doesn't speak to the majority of his kids. Kody's estrangement with Maddie Brown Brush certainly comes up a lot. Of course, Kody makes it all her fault. Be sure to catch Sister Wives Kody and Robyn kissing newborns worry fans. Why? Recently, on Sister Wives, Kody and Robyn Brown went to visit Kody Brown Padron and Tony Padron's new twins. After seeing the latest episode, fans are worried about Kody and Robyn's choices around the newborns. Why, when Sister Wives stars, Kody and Robyn Brown go to see Kody Brown Padron's newborn twins, they are extremely excited. While visiting, Kody couldn't get enough of little Archer and Ace. He snuggled with them and talked about how sweet they smell as newborns. Likewise, Kody couldn't get over how small their ears were as newborns. Both Robyn and Kody were happy to share their affection with the tiny babies. Each shared hugs and kisses for the precious little ones. Although Kody was elated to see his new grandsons, fans were very concerned about Kody and Robyn's actions. A huge problem with Kody and Robyn Brown kissing Kody Brown Padron's twins, Archer and Ace. At first, they say, Kody and Robyn kissing newborns. Then the user elaborates, anyone else cringe while watching K and R kiss the twins when we all know they carry herpes? This exposure can be very dangerous for newborns, deadly even. I'm surprised Kody lets them kiss on the babies like that. And Robyn of all people should be more aware. She was so over the top with newborn Ariella, she would make people change their clothing before they could visit. When Christine Brown Woolley was the first to stand up and say she was leaving Kody Brown in 2021, it was a shock to the system. She was tired of the way he had treated her and her children. He had also withdrawn intimacy from their marriage, and lastly, he wanted allegiance to Robyn Brown. It was clear that was and long had been his favorite wife. He would never say the words out loud at the time, but Christine, Janelle Brown, and their children saw it. Kody was shattered at the thought of a divorce, but would have been fine if his first wife, Mary Brown, upped and left. However, she stuck around, largely due to Robyn and her faith. Then, he and Janelle became more estranged, fighting. He was gaslighting her, and not seeing one another. Finally, she decided she and Kody were done, and she was moving on, not needing a church release. Yet, Kody never understood why they could not make it work. Mary got the hint and got her release, but according to an upcoming episode,